Hi everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play Sam and Max Save the World. So Max is now President of the United States. Truly this is a terrifying time for all world peace everywhere. But notice now we have Superball over here guarding the war room, and we have all three soda poppers standing right here in the Oval Office. So let's see what their deal is, huh?
Look, Max, it's our old pal. Look, Grand Imperial Warlord Maximus Optimus, keeper of the Seven Keys. It's our old pal, the former Child Star and Embarrassing Idol semifinalist, Peepers.
That's former Child Star and Embarrassing Idol semifinalist, Governor Peepers.
You're a governor too?
You're a governor, too?
That's right, I got North Dakota.
North Dakota, the leftover state.
I thought it was North Dakota, still warmer than Saskatchewan.
Hey, be nice. We've got a rich and varied history.
North Dakota, hope you like snow.
North Dakota, come climb all over our big white butte.
Hey!
Sorry, I got caught up in the moment.
What's there to do in North Dakota?
Plenty! Snowmen, snow angels, snow forts, snowball fights, homemade ice cream, and of course the majesty of Mount Rushmore!
That hasn't been decided yet.
Right, I spoke too soon.
What business do you have in the Oval Office?
We need the president to settle custody of Mount Rushmore!
Max has the presidential pen. Somewhere.
Just tell me where to sign.
Great! The problem is solved! But seriously, if you guys see the president, tell him we're waiting.
Max really is president now.
It was in the papers.
We haven't been watching the news back in Fargo. We've been so busy with the arms buildup.
Arms build
What
up.
was that?
Did I say arms buildup? I meant Winter Paradise Toboggan and Scrapbooking Jamboree.
Okay.
Can't we all just get along?
We can if we all just keep quiet and avoid another incident.
Honesty is rarely the best policy. All us presidents know that.
Yeah.
So long, peeps.
Oh, there's a rift here, huh?
Hey, Specs.
We'll have to see
Max,
if we
you
can
remember-
exploit that.
Most omnipotent exaltedness Maxama, overseer of the 9 cosmic planes. You remember Specs, the other soda popper.
We vaguely recognize our loyal subject.
What are you guys talking about?
Kiss the ring.
What? No.
What business do you have with the president?
We're here to get federal resolution on a dispute.
It wouldn't be a dispute if you...
If I what?
Nothing.
Awkward.
What business do you have?
We're here to get federal...
It
That's
wouldn't
the same
if
thing.
I-
Okay, they didn't get
nothing.
into the line there.
Awkward.
What have you been up to?
Winning an election. I'm now the governor of South Dakota.
Hey, just like Whizzer.
No, not just like Whizzer. I was the first one of us to run for office.
Like you invented it. You just... forget it.
What are you doing as governor?
I'm fixing the problems in the state and getting it back to perfect working order. Did you know that the Black Hills are really more of a greenish gray? I've got a committee addressing the problem.
But what about the Badlands?
We're making them even worse.
Oh, that works.
Sing your theme song for us.
No, I don't sing that anymore. I want to be respected as more than just a beloved TV celebrity.
If it makes you feel better, you were never really that beloved.
Sam and I always watched your show with detached irony.
Later, Specs. Welcome back, Governor Whizzer. Here to give another demonstration on soda abuse.
That's not funny.
Yes, it is.
Why should your state get Mount Rushmore?
Because they just want it for tourism. But my plan will save lives. It'll become a monument to soda abuse prevention. People will realize that just like Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, and the other guy,
The other
they
guy.
too can overcome their crippling addiction to carbonated beverages.
George Washington never had a soda addiction.
Why do you think he needed false teeth?
Why not divide it up equally?
That would never work. It's not even.
Each of you could get a third of Roosevelt.
I want the mustache.
I wanted the mustache.
Okay, Max gets Roosevelt's mustache, Specs gets the glasses, Peepers, you get an ear and both nostrils.
That just leaves me with the forehead.
All right then, Wizard. We'll throw in Crazy Horse, but that's my final offer.
It's not even finished.
This will never work. It's just like last time.
How did West Dakota become a separate state?
The three of us ran for governor together. We got along so well during the campaign, and we were all such former TV celebrities that all three of us won. The voters realized they'd elected 3 governors for only 2 states. That's when the unpleasantness began.
What was the unpleasantness?
We fought for a long time about how to divide up the states.
There was almost a war!
But we divided everything up fairly and all agreed that Mount Rushmore should be in the south.
We did not! You!
I what?
You! Oh, never mind.
Thirsty?
Yes! But you're not going to offer me a soda, are you? You know I can't resist them.
We wouldn't do that. We've got, let's see here, orange soda, cola, grape soda, pop, some more orange soda, and tea.
Tea, please.
We're all out of tea. Soda?
Why are you doing this?
Because it's funny.
Stay dry, Whizman.
So, they've just got barely pent-up hostility between the 3 of them, huh?
Stand aside, pal. The president needs to get into the war room.
I'm afraid that's not allowed, sir.
Perhaps you
not?
didn't hear our advisor. We would like to see our war room.
No can do, sir. Orders.
You can't tell the president what to do. Let us into that room.
Just following orders, sir. No exceptions.
We are most definitely not amused.
Until I hear from Chuckles, my superior officer. I'm to guard this door.
Your superior officer is riding on the shoulder of a 20-foot-tall Abraham Lincoln statue that's destroying Washington.
It's covered in the contingency plan, sir.
That's covered in the...
Why won't you let us into the war room again?
Just following orders, sir. I can't let anyone into the room. No exceptions.
So we wanted to get into the war room, just because it's the war room, and it's cool.
Max says you can take a vacation.
We will make an exception just this once.
Thank you, sir, but no can do.
It's Easter.
I'm not a religious man, sir. I wouldn't feel right taking a vacation unless it was a secular holiday.
Okay.
We'll be back.
Roger that.
So we might be able to get him to take a vacation if it's a secular holiday, huh?
Oh boy!
Now let's see what secular holidays we have here. We have Arbor Day, Secretary's Day, and Earth Day. Let's see what he says
we now
about Earth
declare
Day.
today, April 22nd, Earth Day.
People of America, take this day to ignore all practical concerns and devote all your attention to one day of crackpot extreme environmentalist activism, which you'll forget about for the rest of the year.
People of Berkeley, California, keep up the good work.
Hey, Soups. Max says you can take a vacation. It's Earth Day.
Very funny, sir.
We'll be
That
back.
didn't work.
Roger that.
Oh boy!
Now we got one more secular holiday. Well, we got 2
We now
more, but,
declare
you know.
today, April 27th, Arbor Day.
Everybody go outside today and hug a tree.
Hug nothing. This year I'm hoping to get to second base.
Can you do that with a tree? Just
Hey,
curious.
Soups. Max says you can take a vacation. It's Arbor Day.
I'll tell a tree, sir.
No, that
We'll
didn't
be back.
work.
Roger that.
Oh boy!
We now declare today, April 26th, Secretary's Day.
That's supposed to be Administrative Professionals Day.
Wow, Sam. When I picked you for vice president, I didn't know you were such a politically correct bleeding heart liberal.
All right then, Secretary's Day.
Okay.
Hey, Soups. Max says you can take a vacation. It's Secretary's Day.
I'm not a secretary, sir.
Well, if he were a secretary, he might take a vacation.
We'll be back.
Roger that.
Oh, remember the ribbon we picked up just a little while ago? It's a secretary ribbon.
Max, I mean His Excellency El Jefe Maximilian I, Intimidator of the Realm, has a special surprise for you. Better get those handkerchiefs ready. This could get sentimental.
Agent Superball, we have decided to reward you for your excellent service to your country. for your unwavering commitment to preventing us from being where we most desperately needed to be. For your unerring devotion to being a constant hindrance in our task. For all these things and more, we now dub thee Superball.
Well, let's see. We can make him many thing. But we don't want to make him secretary in charge of guarding the war room door because, well, he would just guard it more. Let's make him this.
Secretary of the Interior.
We already have one of those.
Oh, exterior?
We have one of those, too.
Fine, Secretary of the Posterior. So we have spoken, so it shall be.
All hail Max.
I'm overwhelmed, sir. I don't know what to say.
Now run along to a cabinet meeting.
I'm afraid I can't do that, sir.
You've got to be kidding me.
I still have my orders.
Well, you're a secretary now.
I'm not a secretary, sir.
That was fun!
Now let's see what he says to the others.
Not a good choice for a cabinet secretary. Max, I mean His Excellency El Het'll surprise
Yeah,
for you.
we've seen that
Better get
before.
those handkerchiefs.
Agent Super, for your unerring, for all the
Yeah.
Secretary of Mysterious Gaseous Emissions.
All hail Max.
I didn't really mean to click on the ribbon again, but we get other choices here. So let's explore
I'm
them
not a
before
secretary,
we...
sir.
That was fun.
Let's explore these other choices, shall we?
Max,
Because I don't
mean
think
he'll
I've ever
surprise for
actually
you.
looked at
Better
them
get
all.
those.
Agent for ye. For all
And meats and cheeses.
Secretary of Meats and Cheeses.
All hail Max.
And of course, the last one.
I'm not a secretary,
He
sir.
almost looks heartbroken
That
when
was
I do
fun.
that. It's funny because he's suffering.
Max will
Agent for
And of course, the one we really wouldn't want to pick.
Secretary in charge of guarding the war room door.
Max, no.
Oh, right. Secretary of Defense. Whatever.
Okay.
All
Put
hail
that
Max.
out of the way.
Hey, Soups. Secretary Superball, the President would like you to take a memo.
To people of the planet Earth, we know what you've been doing. Cut it out. Hugs, your nuclear arsenal wielding leader, etc., etc.
Did you get all that?
No pencil, sir.
Aw. Well, anyway, now you can take
Today is
vacation.
Secretary's Day. You have to take the day off.
It's the law, Jack!
A vacation? Permission to weep openly, sir.
Not just granted, but encouraged.
The forces of bureaucracy win again.
I love this country.
So now, let's get into the war room.
I think the war room door is only openable in time of war.
Stupid old
Indeed.
piece.
So, to actually get what we need here, we're going to have to make many trips. The first of which, because what we need, you notice how they are on the verge of going to war here. The unpleasantness. If only we could get them to stop cutting themselves short when they're about to start yelling at each other. So for that, we need the truth serum. So let's now work on getting that. And, if you remember, the national budget is $100 million, the exact price of the truth serum. This means we need to get that budget allocated to Bosco. But to get that budget allocated to Bosco, he needs to be in that book. And that book is only for historical sites. So let's get started on that, shall we? Because this is a long and detailed process. Well, not detailed. Oh wait, camera. Long process.
Oh, hi, America. I didn't see you there. As you know, I'm Maximilian I, ruler of your quaint little nation. Our borders stretch from the beautiful coasts of California to the not exactly beautiful, but still pretty nice in their own way, coasts along the eastern seaboard. At least they do now. I'm working with my executive staff, Sam, to see about getting us a little more room to work with, if you catch my drift. But don't you worry your pretty little heads about that. For now, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Toodles!
Okay. With one of President El Jefe Maximilian I's speeches out of the way there, we need to head back to the street and work on starting the
Where are we going,
process to get
Sam?
Bosco all his money.
After that rampaging Lincoln.
You're going down,
And you
Abe.
see, you would think this is why I'm doing that instead of, you know, going straight after the Lincoln. You will see why.
Well, he wasn't hard to find.
Just had to follow the trail of broken campaign promises.
That's pretty profound for a high-speed car chase, Max.
I like to think I transcend genre conventions, Sam.
No honking the horn does nothing.
We have you surrounded, Abe. Come over and let's discuss this.
Lincoln smash!
He's a testy little emancipator, isn't he?
John Wilkes Booth, eat your heart out.
The bullets have no effect.
He's
Or
made of
not.
marble, Max, and fueled by rage.
Maybe we can take care of the guy on his shoulder.
It's Lincoln we need to stop at this point.
Okay, so that doesn't do any good whatsoever. So thus, we need to get into the war room. Give us some more options. But before we do that, I'll have to cut the video. Because we've got to talk to Sybil, apparently, and see how she's doing after we essentially tricked her into, you know, scandalizing Lincoln there. But that's for next time. See you then, folks. Take care.